Welcome. We back. Episode 5. The Mike is Right podcast. I am Jones. Once again here with D. D Slab in the building again. And it is, July 12th?
Yeah.
2020, man. 2020. Alright, our intros got to get a little better. Because it just be dry shit when we first hit record.
You hit record?
Yeah, I'm
okay. We live?
Yeah, we live. But so we here with another episode of the Mike is Right podcast. Shout out to everybody who watched. The last podcast, what was that? Episode 4, Sushi Boys. You got a little down and dirty on that episode. I'm getting a lot of good feedback, so I appreciate everybody who watch, who listens. This audio is probably going to be a little iffy because we're just going to use the phone audio because I forgot something. But, yeah, leave that to me. I forgot the interface. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I know. I'm going to just start leaving my shit here. Just throw it in the corner.
Okay.
But what's up, man? You know, I think the very first thing niggas probably got to talk about.
What's that?
Like, what's the most important thing? What's something that everybody's talking about now, man?
Oh man, you just that?
I don't know. Is that what we going first? What y'all want to talk about first, man? What y'all want to touch on first? Y'all want to walk into that and talk about some other shit?
We might gotta ease into that.
All right.
I don't know if we
Now,
got.
how's y'all week been? Anything happen? Anything interesting? How's the week been?
Same essential shit, man.
Yeah.
Out here on the front line, feeling unappreciated. You know,
Trying to duck the COVID like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wearing your mask, man.
They opening everything back up,
I'm about to say
man.
they trying to open everything back up. They in talks to try to make sure school happens this year on time.
Bus back. That shit ain't free no more.
I don't know how that shit gonna work out. I don't know. Y'all sending y'all kids back to school
I
on
don't
time?
know about that.
I don't know about that neither.
I don't know about that.
I'm
trying to figure out how that's really gonna work. Like, how they gonna get them there? How they gonna get them home? How the class size gonna be?
Because
Yeah.
classes now are already overpopulated.
Yeah, I'm hearing shit about them splitting it up and shit
doing
like
certain
that.
days.
Yeah,
Right.
going on certain days. Yeah.
I still ain't with that shit.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure. I don't give my child to run arounds, man. Like, ain't no, you come on
man.
Tuesday, not on Wednesday. Come on Friday, not on Monday. Like, nah, that's too much.
Yeah.
And then that's interfering with whatever I'm doing during the day.
Right.
But then it's like, I mean, ultimately, now you got to become your child's teacher. Because you got to teach them stuff, even though, because if school is closed, they still got to, fundamentally learn things.
Yeah.
Are you equipped for that? Because I can
That's
tell
what I'm
you,
saying. That's
I
what
can
I'm
tell
about
you
to
that
say.
virtual learning this summer, spring, summer, was a little, as a father, it was a lot, man. It was a lot. They do math different these days. I can't get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
That ain't my math, because 1 + 1 is supposed to equal 2.
Right.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit equal
shout out to all the parents out there that need to ask the oldest sibling for help. Like, you know what I mean? Go ask your older sister to help you with your homework because you don't know that shit for real. Like,
man.
shout out to them because it's some of them new problems I don't really know. Like, math wasn't never really my thing. Like, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I can count my money, but all the algebra and shit started getting real right around 8th grade. That's when I knew that wasn't gonna be for me. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
parentheses and to the
Square
roots
roots.
and all that, like fractions and
I wasn't that bad with math up until high school. Like once you got into geometry,
trigonometry.
I
all
was
that
like,
shit.
I don't,
geometries.
that I still don't use.
Yeah.
I never used it.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
don't
that
use it.
shit, man. Like,
But I mean, we're gonna pussyfoot around it, I guess. But all right.
shout out to Jada. Shout out to my baby Jada.
I mean,
And I ain't talking Kiss.
Yeah.
Baltimore's on.
I'm talking short hair don't kill.
All right, man. We're just gonna dive into it. So apparently, we already heard about. I think August Alsina came out a couple weeks ago, said some things. The Smiths were kind of quiet. Then this past Friday,
Yeah, August getting a lot of. Let me say something. August getting a lot of backlash. Like he getting a lot of chatty patty accusations, and he getting a lot of promotion for the album accusations. Yo, Angela Yee asked him the question. Like, I mean, what was he supposed to curve it? Like,
but ultimately, who I sleep with is really nobody's business. Especially
So
if they're with someone. Like, because I know what this is going to do if I tell the truth. But I digress.
I don't know with their history though. If I fuck Jada, I'm putting that out there because I never really know the status of Will and Jada anyway. So I'm like, are they together? Are they not together? You gonna get this work? I'm putting this out there. I gotta tell everybody.
They come out as, I mean, they look like they're a happy couple. They life partners or whatever. But anyway,
you buying all that shit?
Long story short, I'm just going to just say that Jada admitted to having an entanglement. That's the word of the summer. That's the word of the 2020.
Are you buying that Will and Jada shit? Are you buying that strong on the home front? Are you buying Will's behind her 100%? Are you buying they happy? Are you buying?
It's hard. It's hard to buy it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I'm cashing out. I ain't buying that.
It's
shit,
hard,
man.
but
Will ain't feeling that shit.
He looked miserable the whole time she was sitting there talking to him.
Shit was uncomfortable, man. Will looked like he about to cry. He didn't know if he wanted to slap her.
He said something about getting revenge, and she said you already did that.
He said no, that ain't no. It was about that.
But my thing is, I just think is Will's side pieces. Will
stay in check.
Yeah, basically.
They what?
They know they
stay. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say maybe they ain't add up to Jada.
That it might be.
Cause if you
Will pay his side piece.
If you gonna trick off and try at least get back, you gotta have something that's gotta be better than what your main chick is.
I'm sure he probably got that.
That sound good,
but it depends on what's bad to him.
A lot of us, yo, we be like, and I'm not saying us, I'm speaking men in general, like niggas down fuck a lot. Like niggas don't up fuck. Like niggas down fuck a lot. Like theoretically, if you gonna do that, it should be better than your main.
Niggas down fuck because the down fucks be easier.
Like, you know what I mean? Like so that
they the $40-$60 ones. Damn fucks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, essentially that's really what it is.
But this is, you know what? This is a perfect example right here.
It's gonna be $150 or better.
I don't know about
that. I don't know the rates.
I don't know about that back page, the Fed ran up in them. I don't know about that. But this is a perfect example of the shit that we talk about in private, our everyday talks and just little shit that I be saying to myself. Mm-hmm. This is the difference, ladies. If you ever want to know why the double standard is this, why y'all do this and we can't do that, this is a perfect example right here. Will, I know he fucking. I know when they was, he said what? He said, go out there and find his happiness and she find her happiness. That means they both went and did their thing.
Yeah, that's how I took it.
Wills don't get out there. Theoretically, men really don't. Our shit really don't get out there because we can fucking keep it moving. Mm-hmm. This is what we mean by you bitches you women always getting fucking emotional when y'all. That's why it hurts us more when y'all do it. Will sitting there with the crying eyes, he about to cry, he getting mad now. That's because, yeah, we both fucked, but you caught feelings. Like, or your dude caught feelings. Like, I do me and I come back home.
Yeah.
You went out there and look at this mess that you created.
Yeah.
Feelings got involved. Men don't catch feelings, ladies. Every now and then. I'm not going to say it's 100 for 100. But every now and then.
Mm-hmm. That's
why we get so mad, though. Like, I love that nigga.
I just didn't like
that. That nigga
I just didn't see no point of him telling anybody. Because if there was already rumors, if there's already rumors swirling, like, all right, like, chances are where there's smoke, there's fire, so it might be some truth to it.
I mean, are there some bodies that you have to brag on? I know the code, we don't kiss and tell, but is it just sometimes you just got to, like, is this?
I ain't gonna tell the world.
Nah.
I don't know, yo.
Hey,
Bernice.
Again, I'm not gonna tell the world. Am I gonna come back and tell y'all? Absolutely. I'm gonna give y'all play by play.
I need everybody. My shit gon' if I go on the internet and tell niggas I hit Bernice.
I'm gonna let the streets do the talking. I'm gonna let the streets.
But what if
like,
you wasn't all that though? At least if I put it out there, you know what I mean? Like, but then she can pry it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, he did, but he was bullshit. Like,
exactly. If she don't say nothing, I don't say nothing. It's like, because in my mind, maybe I was. If she don't hit me back.
Like, she hit you with that little, you take a picture with it and she put that little hard eye shit over top.
The emoji over top.
That little emoji over it.
Yeah,
Don't even say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I don't understand why chicks do that even.
That's funny as shit.
That's
That's
what the
funny as
emoji
shit.
over like, yo, for all that, don't even post a picture with
That's
something.
funny as shit.
They want you to know he's slim. He just slim. He ain't got no name. He just
Slim.
slim. This what you know what I mean?
All right, well, I mean, you can take a picture of like the scene, like wherever you at.
Where you see his hand go across his
Yeah, you see like his tattoo or something right there.
Yeah,
or something.
women real intricate with that shit. Like when they post shit and they want you to know that they got a little something, but they don't want you to see his face. Like, especially us when we looking at that shit, like your ex or something. Like you looking at her shit, you looking for the nigga. Like, yo, where he at? Like I know she with a nigga. Like they'll show an elbow.
Well, I
or
guess
something.
I guess so. Well, you don't follow your ex.
No, I don't follow my ex, but my kids keep me informed of everything that she got going on. So.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I got eyes.
I'm just saying, like,
on it.
looking at your, like, going through your ex page, like, or if you beefing with a chick, like, do you go through her page?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Do you?
Yeah, I
I
go
know
through.
you. I'm about to say you try to play Cool Jones. And,
Nah. I look, and I look for clues. Like, oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. You
Oh,
know,
brunch today.
Right. You know the
Brunch.
smallest things. Like,
Oh, Sunday brunching it. Okay, all right, cool.
Oh, just a disclaimer. Not my kids don't tell me nothing about my ex or none of that. Like I don't want nobody to think I'm out here. Keep it. It's been 3 years now. I done moved on. She done moved on. I don't do none of that. I just want to put that out there because
That's beautiful.
surprisingly, a lot of people listen to this shit. So
Surprisingly, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you know the fuck I am? Nah, I'm joking. All right, man.
So
But
yeah, did we conclude?
I don't think we
on that?
concluded.
I don't
Listen,
even think we delved in.
all right, is this like? I don't know. Will is strong, man.
Will's a strong nigga, man.
Will's a strong
You
man.
gotta remember, he's
But-
an actor though.
He's strong. He's an actor. All of that good stuff. But maybe he's just literally like legitimately okay with it.
Are you playing? That's the stance you taking? Like this your devil's advocate thing? Like,
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I guess.
what do you feel? How do you feel?
How do I feel about this?
internally? How do you feel? He
Like me?
feels.
Me personally, or
Yeah. How do you feel? He feels.
oh, I think he hurt. But if they said that this was like a couple years ago, I don't think he's as hurt as he was back then. Maybe, or his emotions are not invested as they were back then. That's probably why he was able to have that open dialogue and talk with her on a national stage. Apparently, it happened like 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, or something like that.
Is this?
We
Is
need
the
to sweat that
13?
shit.
That's what I'm saying. But
that
it
shit.
came back up, so they didn't even really originally even want to address it. But they figure
I
since
tell
Black
all of
Twitter
them
and Black
I tell
Podcasts.
everybody that's got something to say about it. We're gonna address this shit one time only. I don't want to hear about this shit no more.
And I guess that's basically what
I gotta
they
see
did.
what.
Because I think after
Does
this,
everybody got a fucking
after all
period?
right, August said what he said. The Smiths came out and said what
Hey.
they said. Now it's basically over and done with.
Is he still wearing Jada out?
Yeah, who? The young
Will.
one? Oh, well, I'm sure.
Alright.
I don't know. He said he ain't got the girth. He ain't had a girth.
Yeah, because she was like, you couldn't love her like deeply and like
Yeah,
you
like,
couldn't touch like the crevices. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
she let that young boy.
Yeah,
The
she
young
got
boy.
that young dick. She got that young
She got
dick.
that young boy.
He
That
should have
young.
went to the gas station. Dang, well.
Got one of the
I
rhinos.
don't know if the Mojos
He should
would
have
have
went to
helped
the gas
that.
station for all that.
Yeah, one of the Mojo Risings.
Yeah,
Should've got him
Red
something.
Rangers, Blue Rangers.
Or how that one of them old
Nah,
heads.
let that young nigga just. I'm
But he
way
said he
too
was
deep.
done with her though. He said like they had.
Yeah, I guess they was beefing and he was like done over. But still, man. Like,
What you think about the? I don't want to kick up no dust or whatever. How did you feel when Jada said, you know,
entanglement?
not the entanglement. That's I like that word. I'm gonna start using that.
That word would have never worked for me if I tell somebody, nah, you don't understand.
It was all
We
nothing.
done got swung on.
entanglement.
Yeah, got swung on.
Swung on.
You using big words in a heated situation. She get swung on for that.
She
I don't
threw
feel
that
like
knife.
thinking.
She threw that knife at me that time instead of pump faking with it. She really threw that knife at me.
Yeah. You ever get caught by the knife a little bit? Like she went a little too far. Like she was pump faking, but really it went too far. And yo, you really got me, bitch. Like
Nah, that happened to you?
I got very seldom do I get knives pulled on me, but yeah, I got a nick, 1 or 2 nicks.
Is that love to you? Because some women out there like that.
What you think of that? What you think of women out there that like that toxic love? What you think of that?
Keep that shit away from me.
You don't like that toxic love?
Nah, don't bring that
You
shit
don't like
to
a little
me.
bit of wrestling?
Nah, I go to church, my nigga. Like,
Oh, nigga, last time you been to church?
last time church was
Right.
open. Yeah, that's when probably last time it was open. But nah, like all that.
So
like,
keep it real. Your girl looking at your phone. She finds some shit unappealing.
you can cuss me out. You
No,
can
but
put
I'm
me
saying
out.
I'm setting the scene. So she see it. She wake you up with the the
What the
sudden
fuck
punch.
is this?
Like what the fuck is this? You looking? Well, yo, what you talking about? I was asleep, and she just like don't like what you saying while you explaining it, and she just start yabba dabba doing on your ass. Like, what do you do? Like,
I try to restrain her.
you know what, yo? That's that chemistry right there. That's the word that came in my head. Like, restrain.
Yeah.
You can restrain them.
Yeah,
like,
I try my best now. It's been times where I've gotten hit a couple times.
During the restraint?
Yes.
Okay.
Like maybe I didn't really
She was
know how
resisting
strong.
arrest.
Yeah, she
Right.
was resisting,
Okay.
but I didn't know how. Maybe I didn't know how strong she was with the left,
Right.
and it was a quick, But nah,
What you doing?
Mine's a trooper. Ain't no restraining her.
Ain't no restraining her?
She a headbutt you.
Oh,
So
everything, like she getting
and
out
she
of that.
UFC. Yeah.
She
So,
getting out of that.
it's more to back off.
yo, with
When you
Hell
get
with
into that.
Ronda
So
Rousey.
do you run? Do you run?
Man, you know, Lord, like one of them back offs, like.
Like, yo, chill. Like, yo,
Yeah.
like.
I mean, you can train all you want, but you just better catch whatever's coming. Whatever hand you grab first, just know that other one coming.
I'm saying, like, what it sucks. Like, how do, because we can't hit women. You know what I mean? Like,
You right, but that's just.
what was that? What was that?
no. Yo, I ain't trying to do a lot of editing. Yo. I ain't trying to do a lot of editing.
You
man.
right, you right.
I'm gonna keep that.
right.
I'm gonna keep that. But hey, man, come on, it's a lot of editing. But
Right.
I understand.
So,
Like,
all right, she spit in your face.
I'm
Come on, you know that's crossing the line.
I'm not
Is
punching.
that grounds to?
Yeah.
So no punching. We never punching.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
punching. I'm gonna grab you to stop. Like I
If
try
you
to
spit in
cover
my face,
I
though?
try to cover your mouth so you don't do it again, and I'll try to hold you down so you can listen to logic because there's obviously some deep-rooted issues that we need to discuss.
Sounding good. I mean, we ain't got the deal yet, so I'm gonna just say it. If you spit on me, you're not gonna get the closed fist. You can get the open hand though, not the closed fist. I feel like
She can spit on me.
I feel like if you
Dang.
spit, you got the right to
With
slap the
5
shit out
fingers
of her.
to the face.
She can spit on me somewhere else.
You got the right to slap the shit
That's
out
how
of
I
her.
like it.
Yeah. Is it? I don't feel like that, but it's men out there that
Well, what
feel
your
like
father
that.
said, kicking and stomping. It's like, no, fuck with
My
you.
father. I would love to have him on here one day.
Kicking his
Curtis.
balls. Yeah.
Get him out the
Niggas
wall.
called me at work on that bullshit. Like, yo, Ryan Favre said, we about to start a game, but the initiation game. I said, get the fuck off my phone. I'm at work. Yo, don't call me with
No,
it.
You was around there when he said it.
Yeah.
Was that the same day you hit the nigga
'Cause
with
I
the
think
cross?
Probably so.
Had his fucking body went that way.
Because you was about to be the first one to get initiated, they were saying.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
Ryan called me and said,
nah.
he want to start that shit, and basically you was gonna be the one that, like, you know, to start it up. Like, you was gonna be the first one to stop the kicking and stomping.
Man, Curtis had me fucked up. It'd have been the battle of the daddies out there.
That was the list. Oh, what's up? Y'all think T.I 50? Who gonna win? Who gonna win? Tip or 50?
Is it going to happen first of all?
Let's say it do happen. I hope it happens. We need a new versus. It's been a while.
Who gonna win?
Tip versus 50. Who you got?
I like T.I. I don't call no man Tip.
All right, T.I. You right. You
I
right.
like T.I.
There's a bunch of pauses.
I don't know, yo.
I like
I
T.I.
don't know.
50
It's-
got. I
it's-
think 50 got like
He got the
6.
bigger song.
50 got like 6, 7 joints.
That's untouchable.
That once he play him, that's it. 50 got
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But T.I just got a bunch of different. T.I can hit you with the chick records,
yeah,
with the
yeah,
trap
yeah,
records
yeah.
in the club joints.
But the same kind of with 50 though.
But
Yeah,
21
he got a lot of
Questions
albums.
and
that's his first album. After that, then what? T.I got Few.
I'm the Man was the shit. That's a banger. You hit that.
Have a Baby by Me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then the kind of way you right, this shit start going down.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Mexico had a couple joints on there.
Shit,
Just a little bit. You better not play Candy Shop.
I don't know.
Candy Shop. I mean, Candy Shop didn't know.
What was Magic Stick?
That was like a little Kim song. I think that was a feature.
Yeah. All right, but he can play that though. I mean,
yeah, he could, but then T.I can go ahead and play Live Your Life.
I think T.I come out on top on that.
I mean, I like T.I, but I'm just trying to
play Swagger Like Us. Like,
I'm trying to give 50 a fighting chance here.
Yeah.
I mean, they say like a lot of the mixtape stuff, but I'm like, I don't think.
I think he got T.I on the mixtape tip. Like,
yeah, but I just don't think other people going. Did he play a mixtape joint? T.I can still pull from an album or a feature.
I mean, I've got T.I winning, so.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you know what I mean?
What we didn't talk about last week, and this is about some money. The dude, Pat Mahomes, played for the Chiefs, Kansas City, just won a Super Bowl, the quarterback.
Got a new contract.
You see that?
That ain't even the
I
word.
thought I was reading some shit that was edited. Like,
Nah,
what the fuck?
man.
Half a Billy.
Yeah, I seen that.
Contract can be worth up to $500 and something million with the incentives and all the bonuses. He got to go to the AFC Championship game a certain amount of times.
God dang.
And they'll throw in like an extra $1 million. My son is about to learn how to play quarterback.
I don't know though, like.
That nigga eat cheap like ketchup on his macaroni.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Catch up on his macaroni. Man, he can eat whatever the fuck he want with $500 million. Like, shit.
You know what I can do with that?
You know what me and the next 10 generations of me can do with that? Like, that's crazy.
What is the first thing you doing with that?
With $500
He
million
gonna go to the
contract.
stripper.
Going with him.
I'm
sure
fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck the club up with him.
Yeah, what?
I swear I'm going right with him.
Man.
We gonna turn that bitch out. Cause
Just
I
us.
had to get that out my system.
Right.
Like,
Just us.
just to fuck up about $1 million or something
And I'm
cash
talking about
money.
for the whole day. I'm talking about the early bird special through
Damn.
midnight, through all that, the whole day.
I'm with him. My
We
eyes
in there.
and I'm gonna be like this. Eyes big as a bitch. You know how what's his name? Dollar Bill hit that green light? Like, money. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be when we come through that bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at them upstairs, yeah.
And it's just y'all two.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get it out my
Just
system.
us two. You ain't there?
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm there. Shit, come,
I had to get
come
that out my
forward.
system. I don't know why. It just, I don't know. Just had to.
I don't blame you, man.
Just had to.
You just gotta get that fun out. You just
Yep.
gotta get that immature fun out first. You gotta be like
Like a
before-
lot of dumb shit. You wanna just go buy a car and shit for the day, maybe sell it tomorrow. I don't know. Like dumb shit. Just go ahead and
It's
get
like
it
I
out.
think you
Just
get
get it out.
a large lump sum of money like that. You gotta like fuck it up for a little bit,
For
like.
a little bit.
Yeah, for like a week, 2 straight, maybe a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This nigga gonna blow it.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna blow it. I ain't gonna blow it. But I am.
You gotta be responsible.
Go buy
to
a
be like,
horse.
you know,
shit,
a
just-
horse.
Some oil wells.
Go
Oil
buy.
wells. Shit like
Yeah,
that.
go buy the Baltimore Zoo.
Yeah.
Turn the
Buy
what's
the
his
Baltimore
name?
Orioles. Shit like that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm
Stop
paying.
Carol Bass. Niggas talking about that. Look at Darius down that bitch got a bunch of tigers and shit. You know what I
This
mean?
nigga walking out, you know how the little dog watchers and shit be having all the dogs on a leash?
Yeah.
This nigga walking out Park Heights and shit with like,
Nah, fuck that.
Eight
I'm be
lions.
like Cuban girl when he had the snow dogs and shit, just sled nigga dogs. Ain't no snow.
No
out
snow on the ground.
Yeah,
you
ridiculous.
just put your own snow. Like
Yeah.
you drive something that drop the snow
then
as you
hella
ride.
designer and shit. Just
Mhm.
like, yo, what the fuck wrong with y'all?
House with like Project X for about a month
Yes. Oh man, we gonna be partying hard. Get no
What?
sleep.
straight. Man, what? I
No sleep.
Maybe that's what we need, cause this podcast would be lit as shit.
Yeah, and be still filming. Just
Yeah.
having like a crew that follows around. And then sign up for Netflix so
talking
niggas will
about
watch us. For real.
What's up,
Hoes
yo?
get in the way.
For like a season.
Fuck outta here.
Yeah.
Man,
My girl start doing shit she never did before, all types of shit. Yeah, you say no.
Yeah.
oh wow.
All types of shit. Make my girl get a girlfriend, her friend get a girlfriend, everything. We wildin' out.
Ultimately, man,
Yeah.
with the whole, I want to cap off the Jada thing. I don't want to talk about that like in bits and pieces. So I just
We
want,
moonwalking.
I just want to cap it off. Love who you love. Do what you want. That's my advice to everybody out there. Love who you love. Do what you need to do. Do what you want.
My girl ain't getting no young dick, player. My girl it's old. She get young dick, it's old. I can't do nothing with that young dick, yo. I can't keep it down. I'm getting old. My stomach getting big. Like I'm running, I'm tired, heart beating all fast. Like I can't keep up with them, yo. I'm good for me, but I can't compete with the
You
youngest,
gotta
yo.
go to the gas station. That's
All that is.
Yeah, you better
I'm
watch.
just scared of that, yo.
You better
I'm
watch
scared
some,
my uncle buck,
some
yo.
of those Sean T
Fuck all that.
videos.
Don't sit there and say you ain't tried that shit, man. When you was young though.
I tried it,
When you was
but
young.
I ain't had no Yada Main lined up. So what I did was, I ain't never tell nobody this. We about to take this shit to the next level with this. What I did was, popped it, boom. I didn't know you
struck
had
out.
to be like,
Ready to go.
yeah, and the hormones had to be going. So what I did was, I used to remember when we used to have like if you keep going up in your channels, like in the hood, sometimes you'll get the Playboy channel for real. Like if the cable is configured right.
Yeah.
So I turned to that. I ain't had no Yada Main lined up. So I'm like, I wonder if it'll work. Like, cause I was like going hard back then. Like I had just, you know what I mean? Like discovered that. So
Okay.
I'm like,
All right.
it's a little too quick though. Like, so if I take that, will it extend that? So basically, I could go for about an hour. Like if I take that and
So
make
you was
that
trying
right.
to, I was about to say, you was trying to beat on for an hour?
I was like, yo, I ain't got nothing lined up.
Boy,
Fuck that.
you done came out with the
Fuck
Popeye
I'm saying though, yo, cause I'm like,
What's wrong with you? I'm just shooting out, nigga. Bigger
we
than
gonna
the
edit
other.
that out, right?
Nah.
We not-
Nah, strong godmother love. I'm not.
I feel like this podcast is bringing a lot of shit out of me, yo. Like people not supposed to get, yo. Like I'm trying to get us
It
there,
was times back in my younger days. I took one of them stamina oxys and drunk a Rock Creek
Pineapple
soda.
soda.
Fucking heart was racing, boy. I took 2. God, that stamina oxys, yo, I never forget. I had a cat, like a little wristband on my wrist about a week, cause I was doing my thing, and lost control and trying to put my hand down. I don't know what the fuck happened after a while, but my shit was hurting for a minute. And I mean, I did my thing. I proved
Sex injury.
Yeah,
real
that's
sex.
a sex
Not
injury.
me, not Jerky. Real sex. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
you talking about real
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, not like solo sex.
Okay.
Now, hell no, I wasn't solo at all, because I knew if I take this, somebody will pay for this.
Mm.
This $7. Somebody will pay for this.
God damn.
Somebody gonna get that work.
Yeah.
You ever get
So that happened, and my shit was, my fucking wrist was fucked up. Then, another time, you put me on with a nigga
like
that
it.
had the VVs. We had them 100 milligram VVs.
I knew somebody that had them?
Yeah.
All right.
It came from you.
Say, all right,
All right.
It came from you. We was over 44-1 over that way. We had them VVs.
Okay.
That really ain't really showed me no difference. Like I don't know.
The VV?
Yeah, the Viagra's.
Yeah.
I done popped a couple Viagra's, I ain't gonna lie.
Cialis never been there, but I always seen the commercial for Cialis. I was like, I should order some of them bitches. Like,
I mean, but I ain't that quick. Like most of the time, if I'm with somebody that's like the only person I'm fucking or something like that, like
You get bored with the pussy fast. Going back to Sushi Boys episode. This is what we saying. You just have now validated that. You get bored with the pussy fast. That's why you ain't a quick nutter. You get bored with the pussy fast.
nah, because I done been in some good and ain't nothing happened.
So you still not admitting that you get bored with the pussy fast.
now that's another thing. How you go from wearing something out but don't come?
Yeah.
I can't.
Them two don't go together, what you saying?
Hell no. I'm not gonna hit nothing and either fake a nut or just
You never faked a nut?
Hell no.
This Mr. Faker Nut right here.
He told me plenty of
That's
times.
Mr. Faker
He told me
Nut
plenty of
right
times.
here.
You did what?
Yeah.
You hit it? You ain't come. Fuck you was fucking for then. You shouldn't.
I was trying.
How you fake a nut?
You was trying.
How you do that? How you do that?
The same way they do it. They just moan a little. They put a little extra sauce on it. I'm not going to show you how to like the moan. I'm not going to, perform.
You can't get me no more. You can't get me no more. Like you gotta be talented to get a nigga now because it's certain things that the vagina does when they come that only a
Church.
expert
Church.
can fake that.
Church.
Ain't no, you can't convulse like it gotta do something inside. When you feel that inside, when your shit gets snuggy, and your shit just start tightening up around your shit. Yeah, that's official. Like it's really happening. Yo. It's really happening right now. Like,
Damn.
Bubble got these bitches that grip this shit, huh?
yeah.
God damn.
That's when you know it's going down for real. But what I'm saying is, how can we do that? Because
can't.
like
My
my girl
bitch-
tell me she can. Like
Yeah.
she said, my shit get like
Yeah,
whacked, like when
yeah.
I'm about to, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then she said she can feel it, like
Yeah.
when I'm shooting the club up.
Shoot
She
the
can
club
feel
up.
that coming up in
Give
there.
it like a half a cup.
She can feel my kid, like all
But that's because you shoot the club up.
all 3,000s of my kids.
That's because you shoot the club up.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't shoot the club up.
Nah.
Not all the time.
Ain't no real sushi
You
boy.
ain't real sushi boy, yeah.
Hey, so, ain't no real
I ain't
sushi
sushi boy no more.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I mean, if they want to pill, yeah.
Fuck a pill.
That's
Say
when
my
you can
fuck.
throw them-
That's your thing. Do your
You
thing.
can throw them kids away, yo. Fuck them kids.
Hey, man. You want a pill? Oh, we can do this then. Oh, you not? All right, well. Would you wear that? Because I heard a couple that they don't want no kids and she don't want to get on no type of birth control, so she make her husband have sex with a condom.
Never. That bitch fucking somebody else. Never. That's in the wedding vows now, ain't it?
What's
Can't
that?
wear rubbers?
Like, so death do us part, sickness and health.
Yeah.
No rubbers allowed.
I ain't
all
see that scripture. I
That's
mean,
not in there?
I'm not married. I've never been married, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, I think
Like
they
have
just put
sex
that
on
in
the
there.
rubber.
I think
you
they
married.
just put that in there.
Because you have sex to really just go all out and have that person be a freak, right?
What?
Hand that out.
Once you get married, you know, you get that full feeling. You know what I mean? You don't,
Yeah.
ain't no more half.
Once you married, all right.
No half stepping. Once you move in, what? After about the 5th time, really, it's like no point in us doing this whole practice safe sex. Everybody out there, but hey,
rubber? Like,
we shoot
I
you
done
boys
fucked you
over
about
there.
5 times now.
Oh, brother. Oh, man.
No, contraceptive. Kobe on
You
the front
ever,
of
not to cut you out real quick, but you ever switched up on the rubbers, like the different rubbers? I know we talked about this last time, the flavor rubber and shit, but you know they got shit called ecstasies and
Like fire and ice.
yeah, you ever?
So a few years ago, I did try one of like the fire and ice joint. I ain't like that shit.
What the fuck was it?
Because it made you feel like I put icy hot on my dick.
Yeah,
So I got the big gay on my shit. So first, but now my shit like smelling like spearmint. And now it's not numb, but it's just like
but it's like
on gummy worm a little bit. Like, my shit just like the little joints that blow up in front of the tax places and shit.
one of them chilling.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. I just had to put fucking icy hot on my goddamn back. I think I done sprung something. I done sprung something.
Like recently?
Hell, like last
My shit,
week.
Like right now, my shit fucked up right the same place you just said.
Yeah, so I started. That's why I started running again, trying to get back out there, get active, break a sweat.
Do it, man.
I got to, man. I
That
got,
shit.
I gotta stay active, man. I got a kid.
Man, to stay at it because once again,
These young niggas.
What them young, you had them young niggas digging your girl down.
Young niggas, man. God damn.
Just cause a nigga can run a little bit, nigga can run about 3 miles, no
Yeah.
stopping.
Man.
Us, nigga walk up the steps and get the
Yeah.
fuck I come up here for.
Rant and raving like, yo, who made these steps this long?
That's what y'all think. So let me ask. Like, is that inevitable? Because, okay, so some guys,
I knew you was going to go there.
but some guys, they might not, like, go, like, try to highlight at the chick, the younger chick, but they look.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure, chicks, I'm sure they look at younger guys and shit like that and just think about what if or whatever the case may be. But, like, is it a point where, like, if you looking hard enough, does that mean maybe I should just go over there?
Who looking hard enough? She is or you is?
Whoever's looking at the younger person, whether the guy's looking at the younger chick
If
or
we looking
the
long enough, chances
woman's
are we
looking
gonna
at the
go
younger
over
man.
there. So are you saying like I think these 2020 chicks like I think they're going over there.
Because is it
2020 been just on some ruthless shit, like
Yeah.
my thing is the
Sheesh.
is the
Living
dynamic
like the last days, like
is the
It's
it's the dynamic of how marriages were in that grandparents' age. Is that dynamic nowadays just different because times are different?
dead,
I understand that it did, but I'm saying
gone,
I get it, dead and gone like a T.I song.
Yeah.
I get it.
finito,
I get
all
that.
of that.
I got it. But my thing
Make
is
your point, but I just want to say dead.
okay.
That shit is dead.
Just
How
the
marriages used to be.
like like in the I don't know 70s, 60s and stuff like even 80s probably. But I'm just saying
Ain't no more.
it seems like it's so,
marriages.
but it seems like that the world is just it's just so many options now.
Right.
So is
That's
that
why.
is that necessarily a bad thing?
Yes.
It's a bad thing if you're trying to have that.
If you're trying to fucking be married for a long time, yeah, it's a fucking bad thing. But it ain't the options no more. It's what we was talking about last week. It's fucking Instagram. It's fucking
You can't
Real
just blame it on
Housewives.
that.
It's fucking.
It's
I got
it's
to,
social
yo.
media. It's all that.
It's
Social
social
media
media.
watered down a lot of relationships.
Yeah, man.
If this shit when it came out, a lot of them eaters would not think this shit is cool now. Oh, they think this shit is hot. Oh, what they call it? What's the word again?
What? Entanglement.
Yeah, they think they just everybody that above entanglement now.
Yeah, they think it's cool.
So they think that shit cool.
But the problem is,
But
what
the
social
problem
media
is,
did.
back in the day, you had Pop that would knock grandma head to clean the fuck off, and she thought she was gonna be entanglement.
That too.
So,
That too. And
whatever.
another thing, they
But,
couldn't really
but time
see
has
it.
evolved, so that no, I wouldn't say. Ignore what he said. But what you said
They
was,
couldn't really see it. Like they
and I
couldn't
said,
really,
yeah.
Now they can see their options in Dubai, in everywhere. Like you can see that shit. So it's like the most you can see back in the day, even as much as 15 years ago, 10 years ago, you could see your homegirl that was a little bit out there or something. As a wife, you could see your homegirl that didn't want to be married at the time. She just wanted to have fun. You could see her getting out there, how she was living. You could see. You can only really see it on special occasions, like your options. Like now, you can just turn on the fucking phone, turn the computer on, turn the laptop on, and you can see your options every fucking way.
so we've just let social media just come in and
Basically,
My life.
excuse my friends, they selling pussy everywhere. TikTok, they selling pussy everywhere. So that's what it is. Like social media watered down a lot of shit. Social media.
I guess what you saying. So are you really asking like, do females want to be tied down nowadays? Like, do females want that? Do they want the whole?
I mean, because it seems sometimes, or not sometimes, it seems as of late things seem to have an expiration date.
Right.
Now, my thing is,
that shit did.
but my thing is this. Like, of course, any change, anything new, it's different. It's going to scare you. It's going to bring fear. You're not going to know exactly how to handle it and attack it head on.
Or
But
it's going to excite you. And
yeah, or some people could just look at it as a fresh start or whatever.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, isn't it's crazy that it seems to have been just what is to be expected now. Living in these day and times from society standpoint, your financial stability, unemployment rate to sky high, shit. So there's less career-driven people. Like, you know, like it's a
Right.
host of things that can make people have, you know, a change of heart at a certain time. But I don't
So
know.
is this what like prohibits you from being, like committing?
I mean, because sometimes I look at relationships and I'm like, okay, not I want that, but I want a version of that.
Right.
Then I see something that's not good, and I'll be like, I don't want that version either.
Right.
But ultimately, it's like you really have to know somebody. You really got to know somebody.
So
Like,
would you want to be friends first with the female? Like,
Gotta be friends.
you gotta be friends first. Everybody knows that. Oh, yeah. You have to be. When I say friends, I mean like you gotta really be friends. Like they gonna be you should have a relationship with them where you can tell them shit, they can tell you shit. It may hurt each other's feelings or whatever the case may be,
like
but
Chucky and what's his name?
and his bride, whatever.
No, Andy.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Little boy was trying to get his soul.
he said this pro.
That's what I thought you talking about, Chucky and the bride. But you just gotta, you gotta be honest, man. If you honest, yo, you straight. Once you start lying, and once you gotta bend the truth and add something else to your day that you really didn't do, like that's when things start getting a little, you know, a little.
Is there
tangled.
such a thing as a ride or die chick anymore? Are they still around? Do they still exist?
That's a good goddamn question.
Ride or die chicks.
Cause that shit went out back when the song was out, kind of the way.
If these chicks
There's a
ain't
lot of
about to
ways.
die, they just gonna ride out. They gonna ride by themselves.
You hit that on the nose, pretty boy.
Yeah,
They ain't riding no more, bro.
yeah.
They riding as long as you riding.
I'm about to say, long as you can provide the gas, they ride.
Right.
You know, the second you know you have to pull over or
Right. Or change the tire or do something.
yeah, that's
like
when it's
that.
like, all right. But I guess I don't know. It's
They on Instagram on the phone. In the past,
Everybody-
like, I got options. Nigga, hurry up, change that tire. I got options.
donations. But yeah, man, everybody got options, man. And is it a bad thing? Depends on the situation.
Right.
But being able to have options, you want options. You want to be able to look in your closet and have options as far as what you want to wear, your fridge as far as what you're going to eat. These people are extending these options into, you know, a little bit of everything else.
Mm.
So my whole thing is it's about just talking. It's just about, you know, really engaging in a true bond, man.
That's why they gotta start getting some older women, some old ladies.
How old?
I don't know.
Whoa, wait.
I was about to say.
Hey,
I
how old you talking to?
already got one.
I don't know. Fucking with you.
How is that? Because I've never dated somebody that much, you know, that much older than me.
She got an AARP card?
No, I ain't that old. Not that old.
50 and over. That's
Just matured, a little bit older. But it's got its benefits, and sometimes it's got its unbenefits, whatever the word is. Like one thing I can say about older women, they are very stuck in their ways, and they really feel like they.
But that comes with everybody as they get older. If they don't fix something early, they take that with them forever.
Yeah, and once you reach a certain age, you are permanently stuck in your ways. Like when you're in your 30s, like you are about to be stuck in your ways, but you still got a little bit of time to change. Like once you 40 and over, like I just find a nigga that can deal with me as I am. That's how they feel.
And say that again?
They'll just settle for. They feel as though there's a nigga out there that will take them how they are. If you can't deal with me how I am, I can find somebody that can deal with me how I am. Whereas though the 30-year-old, 30 and over, like, you know, between 30 and 35, they still got time. 20 and over, they still impressionable. Like you can tell them what they want.
Yeah.
30, You know what I mean? They're almost there, but you can dig them down right or come with that paper, you know what I mean? And they can, I see things your way. After 40, I don't give a fuck what you got. Like, nah, she where she at in life. Like, cause she probably ain't having no more babies.
To you. It's just up to you whether you just gonna accept it or not accept it.
Pretty much. Unless you got that full package, you just very persuasive. It can happen probably, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just not, older chicks just don't really do it for me. Cause I think about like, it depends on how old, how much older.
Ass. How about that? I know that. Older chicks to eat your ass. You know, what's up? What we doing here? What we doing here?
Older chicks eat your ass, huh?
I don't know. Somebody told me that. I don't know.
Somebody told me that too.
I don't know personally. I never been.
Both of y'all told me that, so ain't no somebody. Y'all sit right here.
I don't know. I don't indulge.
No, man.
Never. Want to make a left on that street and just go past that? Alright, okay.
Fix it.
Yeah, not that way. No.
Just gonna ride past that street.
Yeah, man. So this coronavirus, man. Like, when are we gonna be free?
I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of these fucking masks. I'm buying all type of designer masks now, all type of shit now.
She
Like,
got
start looking at your fall mask.
matching them up with outfits, all type of shit like that.
I want that shit them athletes be having.
It's like niggas. It's like your gun now.
It's
Like
a
if
new
you're
norm,
gay, it's like your gun. Like
no, I think we're gonna be in this mad shit for like another
Yeah, that's
year.
how I
Violence.
do. Before I leave out that phone, money, keys, mask.
Nah,
I leave
the other
my
day
mask
I was slipping.
I leave
I was
my
trying to
mask
go
in
to
the
the store. I
car.
said, God, I ain't got no mask. I need to go to like 2 stores. Came out the house with no mask.
you gotta stop at the gas station, get one
I ain't
$1.99.
I just went back home. I said, fuck it, I
I
did a
was
shot.
not one day. I went to a Wawa and I have a mask, and
I hit him with this.
They don't be working. They don't like that.
Yeah.
They feel like you playing with it. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I
Hit him with
used,
that real quick.
I used one of my son's hoodies and tied that shit up.
Oh
around
yeah,
my face.
long as it's in Walmart. One day I was walking in there and the lady was like, long as it's detached, like it can't be attached to your body, like cause that's your shirt. Like
Yeah.
basically, like long as it's something covering and it's not connected to it.
Yeah, I just did that shit.
But,
Lord. I was
I
hot
know
as
where
shit
this
with
shit
that damn
gonna
hoodie
go.
on my face.
Damn.
It was hot as shit back
Bro,
there.
pass the fuck out.
What? And one of them thick ass H&M hoodies too. Woo.
I'm ready for this shit to be over, man.
Nah, this shit.
We're gonna be here for a while, man. I think we're gonna be here for a while. I think it's gonna get worse as the weather changes again.
You saying what, get cold or hotter?
Once the weather gets colder.
Mm.
Fall,
Then they say we was
like
gonna
flu
have a surge.
season and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
September.
Yeah. When the weather start changing and people's bodies become more compromised.
Dang.
But I really think this whole episode was really kind of catered and brought to you by the Jada Pinkett stuff. 'Cause it really took everybody, took headlines, it took everybody aback.
It
It
took
took
the
them by
internet
storm.
over. Took the internet over. for
And
sure.
honestly, they grown, man. Let them people do what they want to do, man. I think every relationship should be different. And what works for some may not work for others. All that
Yeah.
cliche, blase type of
Yeah.
shit.
You always
We
do.
had that phone.
Yeah, what else I had? Cam Newton went to the Patriots. We never talked about that.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On like $1 million contract.
Yeah, like a
Some
1
cheap
year,
shit.
yeah, some real cheap shit. He got to prove himself this year, but Cam is up there with Belichick.
Dang.
I think they're a playoff contender now. If he started.
If you were in the league, would you do the bubble shit, like go steal hoop?
What's the bubble
I gotta get
What the NBA players are doing. So they in Orlando, like at the ESPN Walt Disney little headquarters shit, where it's a bunch of hotel rooms and shit, but all the players are there and they're gonna play basketball at one spot.
No
So,
home
so
game,
like a
no
hoop it up.
away game.
Basically like a tournament and shit. And
Yeah,
they
I'm
play
still
like
getting
8.
paid, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
they play like 8 to 10 regular season
Come on,
games,
bread.
and then it goes straight to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they letting more teams be in the playoffs this year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So we might see what's your
Well,
name?
so they invited. That's why they let them play a couple more games.
Mhm.
because I think the NBA want to try to get Zion in the
That's what I'm saying.
playoffs.
That's what I was about to say.
Zion at the 8th seed against LeBron and them number 1 or some shit like that. That's what the NBA wants. So, but yeah, they started showing like their meals look like little Lunchables
Yeah.
and shit.
I would do it. I'm getting paid. I gotta get the bread, the money don't stop.
But you'll be away from your kids because they can't come.
I mean, daddy gonna come home with the bag.
Yeah.
All right. It's as simple as that.
I'm gonna do it.
Because I don't think men get enough credit for,
Sacrifice.
yeah, like in a sense
Right with
of,
that one.
Sacrifice.
I know.
Sacrifice.
with like, you know, the sacrifices they do for their family. I know a lot of guys out there give fathers a bad name. I think that,
Fuck y'all, nigga.
yeah, fuck them coward ass niggas, but I think that, you know, that should be talked about more because the thing comes about like if you co-parent, could you be the one to handle your kid full time like the mother does?
I think I could. I know I could. I was going to do for it. You know, we got divorced. That was my job. So I know I could.
I mean, I think I'm so used to it. It would probably be weird at first,
Yeah.
but I'm sure I could get the hang of it. I'll say, like I say, hey, they got a rapport with each other.
All praises due.
Yeah, all praises due. You know, you do a wonderful job. I can't take that away from you, but you know, hey,
We can do it too.
I can figure it out. I'm sure I can get a system down pat that, you know, I'm good, the kid's good, you know, everything's straight. So
There you go.
co-parenting, that's a little bit everywhere today, but it's just all circled around this because like even like yo was like around the family, like August Alsina was around both of them. If you gonna fuck a nigga, fuck a nigga, I don't know.
He was whole time about
Yeah.
He's around me.
He's around the family. Like when he came around, Will and Jada was still cool. Everything was still good, and they just kind of brought him in.
That's like me having him sing at JL birthday party, and then he snatching my wife. You said? Something
Eventually, but y'all become.
Oh
like
hell
that.
no!
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
I'm just saying though, like if you gonna fuck somebody,
Hell no.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's breaking all the rules.
Yeah, for real.
Next. Well, should have bad boys his ass.
Mike Lowry.
Yeah, he should have.
Mike Lowry them all day.
Yeah. He even sung at Jada's, whatever, fucking one of the little kids' birthday party or something.
One of them.
Yeah. Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. So
they dipped off in the garage or something, kissed. Some wild ass shit.
he pictured they kiss. What else they did?
Yeah,
He touched her left breast.
He helped to cut the cake in the kitchen and shit.
Oh, man.
Some wild ass shit. I want some more lemonade. Nah, nigga, get the fuck out of my house. Bitch ass out.
Yeah.
Go sing another note somewhere else.
So that's just a no-go, right?
Yeah, that's no.
That's just a
That's
no-go.
why I entertain that shit. I didn't even look into this shit. I don't entertain that shit. That shit now is distracting y'all from the motherfucker. Let me put my glasses on. It's distracting y'all from the COVID-19, my nigga.
Do you think?
It's distracting y'all.
Dr. Umar?
It's distracting y'all because if red fish, blue fish, knick knack paddywhack. I got fuck with you though. Hey, though, young.
What's up?
Nah, man.
That's it for this week.
I think that's it for this week.
Nah, you had some more shit in that phone. What are you talking about?
Oh, you got some more shit?
Oh, yeah.